All right, Noel Hiles back again. Best, worst deals NFL offseason. Let's go to the Dolphins. They say worst. Trade Jarvis to the Browns, meaning Landry Jarvis, for 2 low draft picks. What were they thinking about?
I mean, Jarvis Landry's a guy that he was an impact player for them, but maybe the Dolphins are looking to start a rebuild. That's what I think this move kind of showed me personally.
All right, here's one of them best deals. Buccaneers trade for Jason Pierre-Paul, formerly of the Giants, especially when they were last in the season last year as far as sack production is concerned.
Yeah, you team him up with Gerald McCoy. I think that's going to be a really good defensive line this year.
All right, by the way, here's another one for you. Worst, Washington. They signed receiver Paul Richardson, deal 5 years, $40 million. That's pretty good work if you can get it.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a new quarterback, you probably bring him in a couple, new targets to throw to, so he can hopefully add a little bit more to their passing attack.
Here's a good one for Philadelphia Eagle fans. They pick up Michael Bennett. Some say the best defensive lineman in the league, right?
I mean, he's definitely one of them. And the Eagles' defense obviously had a pretty good season last year. They were Super Bowl champs. Adding Bennett to the mix is only going to make them more lethal.
All right, here's another one for you. Best, the Panthers re-signed Julius Peppers, 38-year-old. Folks, the guy just doesn't get old. 11 sacks last year, still pretty good. Their deal, what a bargain, 1 year, $5 million.
Yeah, I mean, you see quarterbacks like Brady go into their late 30s, early 40s. That's one thing. They've been protected, but Peppers has been in the scrum for almost 2 decades now, and he's still going at it. It's pretty impressive.
All right, what about Danny Amendola going to the Dolphins? They say this is a bad deal. 2 years, $12 million. Good for him. He gets the cash. Danny Amendola, 32 years of age.
I mean, he's probably going to have a big year this year, but anytime someone gets let go by New England, you can expect them to pretty much drop off. That's kind of how it's always gone. They have one good, they get rid of you a year early, expect maybe decent numbers from Amendola this year, but at 32, I think his best days are behind him.
All right, here's one for you. The 49ers getting Richard Sherman. He's 30 years of age, but they immediately get better in the secondary, despite him having some injuries of late.
I mean, the 49ers are going to be a very exciting team with their new quarterback Garoppolo, with other acquisitions they've made. You add a veteran leader like Sherman in the secondary, a guy who knows what it's like to win it all. I think that's a big pickup.
All right, Raiders, this is one of those best deals. They signed Derrick Johnson, 4-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I mean, Johnson is another guy where the Raiders had a very disappointing year last year. You bring in a guy like Johnson, can't hurt you.
All right, what about the Steelers? You just like this, or is there something this team still needs to plug in to definitely make a serious run at the Lombardi Trophy?
I think that, they have everything they need. Maybe, that they can go out and get. I think, you'd like to see a little bit more depth on the defensive side of the ball, but I think all of their problems are internal, and they have 16, 17 weeks to kind of fix them as the regular season goes on. I don't think they have a tough inter-division to win. They have a tough non-divisions out-of-conference schedule, but I think the Steelers will find a way to make it to the playoffs. Until then, they have to find a way to really regroup and get focused so they don't really choke like they did in last year's playoffs.
Listen, we'll close on this note. The Steelers give that place that's called Heinz Field a chance for high school teams to shine when it comes to the WPL championship. And as we've been saying for years, your Pratte Pack, the highway to Heinz, it actually will start Thursday when that football tab comes out, courtesy of the Beaver County Times. Get the paper, pick it up wherever it's sold, timesonline.com. You'll absolutely love that hometown experience. Have a great day, and again, thanks to Marcia Kiefer for helping us out today here in their world headquarters in that great community of Beaver, Pennsylvania. Good afternoon from your Pratte Pack. Have a great night, everybody.